asked me on YouTube to please show the reusable things that we use that actually saves us money, our favorite ones. And I just have to show this. This is actually our drawer with all the reusable food packaging. We're talking about beeswax wraps and different bags in different, I mean, we have so many different ones because we're a family of 5. If I bought Ziploc bags and saran wrap and the whole 9 yards. A second reusable thing that we use a lot is food containers because, well, we store food again. And I like these stainless steel because, well, these have been with us for a long time. They've been dropped, they've been put in the dishwashing machine, and they are still the goods. Like James says in our earlier video about how we save $18,000 on reusable things. You can't look at it how much it will save you this week, but actually over 10 years. And then it becomes thousands of dollars. So everything makes a difference. So anyway, this is one of them. And some of them we have had for a long time. So we take good care of them.
Okay, so today we are cleaning out our pantry because obviously we cannot bring it all across the world to Sweden when we move.
Oh, they don't know we're moving.
Yeah, surprise, we're moving. So we have just found some ingredients that we have accumulated over the years and they all add up to make a really good mug cake. So that's what we're gonna make today. We're moving really close to where we used to live, so it will be all good and we're all gonna go to school there, and we move this month, the month of June, at the end of June, so.
And we're still gonna live a zero waste life, but in the city.
Yes.
It's gonna be different. So we have a lot of, for some reason, we have a lot of gluten-free flour. I know this is not zero waste, but if you want to have real gluten-free flour, unfortunately you can't find that.
Also,
Vegan.
you should use this recipe because if you go on the internet, you'll be like, oh, this is a really great recipe. And then they'll be like, hey, preheat your oven. That's not a mug cake, so don't go on the internet. Okay.
Liam is very excited about the mug cake. Yeah. You want to come in and see her do it? All right.
Okay.
Bella, teach the little one.
You can stand there. First, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of gluten-free flour.
It already smells good.
In the bottom. Oh, I'm supposed to do 3. Sorry.
Don't listen to the internet.
1 second. 2 tablespoons of sugar of any kind. I'm using date sugar also.
Because we have it. I don't know where it came from, but we have it.
Pro tip, make sure you don't do like put in chunks because it makes it really hard to stir. I made that mistake earlier. It's gonna take a while. Maybe go read a book while we do this.
And here I thought that mug cake was a fast way of getting
Well,
it.
not when your date sugar has like crystallized. Next, we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of cacao.
Funny, because we have had this forever. Someone buys it and then don't like it and give it to us, and I happily take it because, well, why throw away food?
1/4 tablespoon of baking powder. 1/4 tablespoon of
Vanilla sugar from Sweden.
Yeah, it's okay.
Or you can use vanilla extract
Avocado oil.
because it's the only oil we have.
Yes.
Again, we don't use a lot of oil, so again, we're just trying to come up with creative things to use all the ingredients that we have in the house.
2 tablespoons of these. Okay, 2 tablespoons of water. Now, maple syrup, which
Oh my God, what a mess. What did happen
the
to it?
boys. And you need 2 tablespoons of this.
Did you know that you can actually buy maple syrup in bulk at our People's Co-op, and you just bring an
Did you know that maple syrup doesn't exist in Sweden?
Where are you
So
gonna
if
stand?
you live in Sweden, this mug cake will cost you quite a lot, so don't make it. Make sure you get all the chunks out because you don't want to be eating your mug cake and then you get a big mouthful of sugar that clumped together.
Or worse, flour or cacao powder. It's starting to get more empty, as you can see. We are eating through and eating weird combinations. So, for example, today we're having millet with quinoa and some soy chunks. Probably add some teriyaki on it. Yes, how about that? I have a lot of spices, lots of things. So we can have a party tomorrow, so we're handing things out, or well, we're putting them out for people to take them, including like things as almond plum, red wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar, salt, nutritional yeast. Yep, anyway, we're getting there. The boys have been eating popcorn pretty much every day that I make. Anyway, it's kind of fun. challenge. Let's see how this goes. Our pantry is getting very empty, as you can see. So that's gonna be some interesting days, the last days of what we're gonna eat. Because like powdered sugar, a couple of seeds, some sesame seeds. That's what we have left, and some nuts. We can have a party, so we're putting out food that we're giving away. So we have millet, popcorn, olives, chickpea flour, light beans, and lentils. So this way the people can take it instead of throwing away any food that's left over. I'm gonna get started on dinner, and I think I'm gonna make dal. The kids really like dal. I am gonna use up the last of the red lentils. So I actually have garlic, and I have onions, I have carrots, and I have some spinach from the garden, and I have red lentils. So the last of the red lentils actually I'm going to be using, trying to clean up the pantry. So this is what we're going to do, and we'll follow along, see how it goes. So I have some homemade vegetable broth. We don't tend to cook a whole lot of with oil. We get plenty of fats if anyone is worried, from nuts, seeds, bananas, avocados, you name it. A little bit of broth, going to put the onions and garlic in. I'm using 4 cloves of garlic. That was actually the last of the garlic. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. I added some turmeric and now some cumin, curry powder, salt-free, gluten-free, because I have one of those children at home. It's gonna smell so good. So everything combined, I added some more broth, and I'm gonna let this attempt to simmer for at least 30 minutes, develop some flavor and to thicken. And I want it like little soupy, but still thick. We'll cook some rice with it. I'm gonna add a little bit of coconut cream to the dal, and the dal is done otherwise. Rice. It's a salad, so I just literally took some spring leaves as well as some kale and removed some of the harder stems, and I mashed the avocado with some goodies, and then I just massaged it into the salad and put the microgreens on top, and this is going to go on the side, and we have the rice, we have the dal, and we're ready to eat. San Diego finally got curbside composting, which is great. Doesn't mean that we still don't compost. We still have the warm compost, and we're still doing bokashi, but because we're moving, we obviously don't want to fill up our bokashi right now. So this definitely helps, and I think this is great for anyone else who doesn't want to compost themselves. So what do we have here? Liam's favorite fruit right now, stone fruit season. And how many nectarines did I buy? About a gazillion. How many have you eaten since Sunday? Almost all, none of us. And he said, but I love nectarine season. And I said, well, we all love it. It's okay. It's okay. I believe that fruit is okay, and they can eat a lot of it, and they don't need candies. All right. It's yummy. We used up the last of the red lentils, Bella, and the last of the rice. Oh, no, Simba, you cannot go back in. Enjoy your dinner. So, I don't know who bought a lot of popcorn kernels, so what are we doing?
Making popcorn.
Yes, and because we have nutritional yeast, we're gonna make that's how we make it. Okay.
Yes.
It sounds like, and we like to do it stove top.
Yes.
Okay, so we used up the oil that we have left over, and now I think it's done. What do you think? Oh, that is great.
Dad, I want to eat that also.
Okay, why just here comes hot?
And like, I don't get it. How does so little popcorn kernels get salt that much?
I know, isn't it amazing?
So weird. A lot. I mean like a lot.
Of
Definitely amount of nutritional.
yes.
So I need to find the salt.
Yeah.
Is this sauce?
Salt a little bit.
I think we have that exact salt.
Not too much, because the nutritional yeast also. No. Toss it. Taste it.
Perfect.
Good morning, everyone. Yesterday we had our party, and look how empty. I showed you how full this was, and it was even more. We had things on the floor, we had it everywhere. And our friends came, we had 100 people come to for our goodbye party. Look how empty it is. Like, people just grab things, and I'm like, it's so great because these were good stuff. It wasn't junk, and it will make someone else happy, and we don't have to throw it away, which of course we don't want to.
If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you also subscribe for further recipes. And if you want this recipe, it will be linked down in the description box below. Bye.